second.
Yeah.
Wait.
Who?
Is it?
Why?
The week of the September 30th?
Is that it?
2021? It feels like just yesterday it was 2020.
Oh my God. Hey, welcome to Doozy. We're going to learn how to save money today.
Woo! Holy shit. Yeah, what is this? What is this we're doing?
Oh my God. Yeah, I mean, first of all, welcome to the Man Doozy podcast.
Yes, ladies and gentlemen.
Shit.
You're probably thinking, what the hell does doozy mean?
Well, the word doozy, 1 year later, still means something that is extraordinary or outstanding of its kind.
And 1 year later, we're still not quite that.
And 1 year later, we still want to be.
And 1 year later, this is still the podcast where we are going to give you all the tools you need to become successful in life.
And 1 year later, the best part is still we're going to teach you how to learn how to be successful ourselves. Well, we are also teaching ourselves how to be successful. Wait, what? We're gonna learn shit. 1 year later,
it still makes sense to me.
We still can't do it. You're going to learn, we're going to teach, and we're also going to learn while we teach you, while you're going to learn while we're teaching you.
Exactly. It still makes sense.
I'm Alex Staub.
And I am still Kirk Cos.
1 year later.
1 year later.
I am Alexandra Staub. Yeah.
Oh, my goodness.
Kirk, what are we talking about today?
Well, guys, this is a very special episode because we're not talking about just anything. We're not talking about one topic. We're not focusing in on one thing. The one thing we're focusing on is the Men of Doozy. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the Men of Doozy 1 year anniversary special.
Woo! As you can see, we have our decorations.
Yeah, we definitely need to do a how to decorate episode.
That's right, how to decorate. That'd be nice.
Well, stop. Let me ask you.
Yeah.
Have you ever had an anniversary for a podcast before?
I've had 2 other podcasts.
Yeah.
And they've almost made it. But this is the first one, baby.
This is the first one to turn
I'm glad,
1 year old.
I'm glad, this is the one that popped my cherry.
And
Kirk, what about you? Have you ever had an anniversary on a podcast?
I never had, and this is my first one, and it is a special one, and I'm so freaking excited, and I'm proud of us.
Yeah.
And I can't
Very proud.
wait to jump in to what we have for you today.
Yeah.
To give you a little bit of a heads up.
Yeah. We're going to go through each episode.
We're
going down memory lane,
guys,
boys and girls.
We will have 53 episodes, including the one we are recording right now. We are going to go episode by episode. We're going to talk about our favorite moments. We're going to ask each other, did you learn a goddamn thing?
Right.
Did you become any more successful in that thing? And we're just gonna have some closing thoughts, and then we'll move on and stuff. We're just gonna highlight for newcomers or diehard fans our favorite moments. We may even talk about some BTS, some things that were happening in our life.
Inside jokes, little inside
jokes.
And if you're a big fan of the show, and you see this, comment what your favorite moment was,
or your favorite episode.
Yeah, favorite episode.
Yeah.
Or favorite moment within an episode,
And
we do it for you.
If you're a big fan of this podcast right now, stop listening for 15 seconds and share this with one of your friends, because it goes such a long way to spread this pursuit for success and excellence
and
in
subscribe.
life.
We need subscribers.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Well, we'll give you a shout out because we love you.
Now, I all day yesterday.
Wow, 1 year. This is crazy. Oh, yeah.
All day yesterday.
You prepared this. Yeah,
so
wow.
I prepared a little bit more of a format for this, but I wanted, before we jump in, to just give you the scope of 365 days later. Yesterday, I looked up some analytics, and I also went through our entire Instagram to our trailers, our episodes, just to refresh my brain. And I'm just going to read something out loud to you.
Okay, go.
Right now.
Okay.
To put in perspective, this is the Men of Doozy on YouTube 1 year in review.
Okay.
52 episodes.
Yeah.
Every week, no week off. This resulted in 2,352 minutes and 46 sexes of pursuing success in life, totaling to 39.2 hours.
Wow.
We currently have 781 subscribers on YouTube.
Wow.
Yeah.
We love each and every one of you. Each and every one
We have 14.9 thousand views with a 500 hours of watch time.
Yeah.
Our top geographies coming in at 58.7 is Venezuela.
Okay.
22.5 India. And 4.2 United States.
Okay.
Shout out
Venezuela.
to India, Venezuela. Baila. This podcast has been filmed and recorded in Bushwick.
I think when we put out money for ads and stuff, when we like try to sponsor it, it goes to Venezuela. There are people in Venezuela just going crazy for the
Doozy. Guys, this podcast has been filmed and recorded in Bushwick, Brooklyn, Jersey City and Hoboken, New Jersey, Oklahoma, Zoom, on 3 different Doozy desk setups, 2 different couches, and 1 kitchen countertop. We have 15 guests. Well, actually 14 guests, including 1 animal. All hailing from Arizona, the North Pole, New Hampshire, Los Angeles, California, Boston, NYC, New Jersey, Nashville, Tennessee, Connecticut, and Canada. Both of the hosts, in the matter of 1 year, have started dating incredible, beautiful, and supportive girlfriends they love very much. And lastly, we got sponsors.
Hey!
Yeah, 2 sponsors.
Not too bad.
And you know
We've
the crazy
done pretty
thing?
good here.
You know what's crazy? None of this and these achievements would have happened if Staub didn't go through a bad breakup in 2019, started using ClassPass to get in shape, and accidentally went to Bird because the ClassPass app
said it was a kickboxing. Yeah, kickboxing. Yeah.
And then we met.
That's right.
Fucking insane.
Wow. That's right. It all happened because ClassPass said that it was a kickboxing thing.
And to be honest, also, I mean, that was a catalyst. But then the second catalyst was the pandemic. And to be honest, Call of Duty Warzone, it brought us together.
It did.
Warzone
and ClassPass.
Warzone and ClassPass. I cannot believe these multi-million-dollar companies.
I got banned from ClassPass.
You did?
It's because I signed up. A bunch of different emails. I started so many different emails and used like different phone numbers from friends and stuff like that. Because you get like a free. You get like 7 classes free or something like that every time you signed up. So and then they caught me and then they just banned me for life. So shout out ClassPass.
Well, what do you say we jump into this?
You know what? I'm ready to jump into this. Kirk, this is good.
This has been fucking incredible, and for you and the viewers on
wow,
YouTube.
We've been through a lot with this podcast.
Yeah,
what
I mean,
a year.
just wait, guys. If you're watching. And if you want to skip to a specific episode to hear what we have to say, we put the description, the timestamp for each of those episodes if you want to hear what we have to say about those. But without further ado, let's jump in.
Wow, let's do it.
Let's
start off. First of all, I just want to give a shout out. You know, Kirk is looking great. A little Secret Service type of vibe, right? You know, I got my tie, I got my shirt on. Yeah. I feel like that, you know, after a year, what would you say like our personalities are? You like to be very, I don't know. You like a clean little tight. You like to be tight. You like to be real sealed in, you know?
Oh, fuck off.
I feel like I'm a little looser, but we have great.
I thought that was
it was a double entendre. I meant like
being squeezed into costumes.
Yes,
or something.
exactly.
Yes.
Exactly.
But you know, I would say after a year, our dynamic and our work ethic and together or separate has really started to blossom. And there's some cool things that we do, and we challenge one another, but we complement one another.
We do.
Because he's got some looser stuff, and I also have some kind of like concrete stuff to keep us on track and stuff. And I think it's this really good dynamic.
Yeah.
And we
know how to keep the party going.
We got to keep the party going. And you know, I think the biggest thing about the podcast has always been finding a balance between having a good time and also actually learning some pretty mind-blowing things.
Yeah, we've learned a lot, actually.
Yeah.
And I'm happy. I'm excited.
Without further ado, let's jump in. We're going to go episode by episode. We're going to talk about our favorite moments. Have we successfully gotten better at this? And then we'll move on. Anyways, I almost said the top tip. Guys, the first episode, our inaugural episode is episode 1.
Yeah.
How to save money.
Yeah.
This is our first episode.
Why was this our first episode?
Why was it? I think it was because we thought it was the most relatable thing.
Yeah, we didn't have any. Right. It was because when the pandemic happened, everyone lost their job. They're like, "Fuck, I wish I saved money."
Exactly. That's what happened.
Wow.
Yeah. I think we were like, okay,
jobless.
Everybody was jobless, and it was like, where's my money going to come from?
Right.
And how to save money. It was
Kirk, since that episode, how much money have you saved?
I'll be honest. I have started a savings account.
When? Right now?
No, recently. And
you started a savings account. That's good.
I did. And I started putting a little bit of money every week. I'm on like the Acorns
$1
app.
saved is $1 earned.
That's
Acorns.
Right. Acorns is awesome. You can set up like your weekly
and so
that
money
or whatever, and you can also. I mean, dude,
I've been using Acorns for like 3 years.
Dude,
now.
Acorns is awesome. I have.
Yeah. They put your money in the stocks and it grows over time.
It's growing in a way that like I don't have to
rounds up your change.
Challenge myself to learn a new hobby of like stocks and investing, which of course is definitely going to be another episode.
Yeah,
in year 2, I think.
Stocks,
because I
how to
need
crypto would be fun too.
How to invest in stock, and I will be I'll be honest.
That's hard. Good. You did a little Acorns and savings.
Acorns.
It's hard to start. Yeah.
I think Acorns is a thing that it's like, hey, I know this is hard, but I'm just gonna like take a little bit of because it makes you not like. Because sometimes it's hard to be like, oh my God, this money, I have to put it somewhere else that I can't touch it.
Right.
You know? And I think Acorns does a good job of that. And then also actively like just making goals and stuff with a savings account to keep it at a certain level and stuff. Yep. Because, you know, I wanna like, you know, get my own apartment someday. I wanna, you know, get married, start a family, you know, things like that. And
can't do it with no money.
You can't do it with no money.
You need money.
Yeah. And so, but what about you?
Sir, would you like to buy this penthouse? Let me just check my Acorns account.
Yeah, I can pay for it, but it'll take 5 days to get into my account. Yeah. Is that okay?
Yeah. I got 50 cents from when I paid for Starbucks the other day. Is that enough? Buy yourself something nice too.
Well, my question for you, since I mean, I'll be honest, I'm a little envious of you because you basically, for a large percentage of the pandemic, you've had a job.
Yeah,
you've had work.
Yeah.
So have you been actively saving money?
Oh yeah, I save whenever I get my paycheck.
Yeah,
I immediately put away.
Like a certain percentage?
I'd say I save 1/3. I save 1/3 of it.
That's smart.
And then the second third of it I put away for like monthly bills, and then the third of it I'll either just have I'll split that in half, and then I'll use like one half for like stocks or crypto. You know, if I'm just fooling around, and then the other point I'll have like
one
funny
half,
money.
The 1/3 of
more
it,
than half. I'm just saving my money, dude, and then the other half I'm just having fun with it. So,
well, shit. Look at us.
Yeah.
Look at it. Hey, we're saving money. I mean, I'll be honest. It's like It wasn't until this
Sometimes
year.
I dip into the savings, but I try really not to. You know?
Yeah, I'm like actively. I mean, it's on top of my mind more than ever now, saving money, and it's I do have this podcast to thank for it, for it to just be on my mind, to be like a little bit more conscious about it.
Yeah,
it's not even just saving money; it's just like how you're spending it too.
Yeah, exactly.
Because not spending money in certain ways is kind of in a back around way.
Yeah, well, that's what the pandemic also taught me too. Is
control.
Just not. I when I was doing nothing, I was just saving so much money, and I was like, it just made me think of all the stupid stuff I was just wasting money on.
Yeah,
going out in New York City was 100%.
It's expensive.
100%.
Yeah. Well,
that's good. We learned a little bit. It seemed like
we did. Hey, we started saving money. Yeah. Boom. I guess moving on. Yeah.
Episode 2, how to nail a job interview. Okay.
Dude, this is when I pulled out my David Attenborough impression.
Yeah, that's right. I nailed a job interview. Wow. Have you had a job interview since?
I have not.
You've had auditions. You do auditions.
Yeah. I guess
which is a little different.
It is. I think. I guess. Fuck it. An audition is absolutely a job interview in a way. It's a very, very unique version. I've been very, very fortunate as of late to get some good auditions and I get actor job interviews and book quite a bit. Quite a bit these past 6-9 months and stuff, and I think I spoke about it in past episodes that it's like having to bring what you're able to bring in person onto a Zoom call. That's big.
Tough,
that was a really big like shift for me. It's like, oh, I really have to step up my game. I really have to show you my entire personality. I have to show you that I'm smart. I have attention to detail. I can understand. I can work through things. I can take direction. I can.
You're hired.
Yeah. I mean, yeah. I mean,
I recently had a job interview, and I did it out of my phone in my car.
Oh, are you serious?
Got the job.
You did?
Yeah.
What, is that the one you got?
That's the one I'm doing now. Yeah.
Way. Was it a Zoom or was it?
The first one was a Zoom, and then they wanted to do it again, and no. The first one was over the phone, and then the second one they were like, all right, let's do a Zoom, and I was like, okay, great, and I was, my computer wasn't really working, and so I was like, oh, I got it, and I was like out of town. I was like, oh God, I got to do this. And so I get in the car, I pull my phone out, and I'm just like, hey. And the guy he loved it. He was like,
Dude,
he loved it. I nailed it. He loved it.
This reminds me of a video. It went viral months after this, but the guy who's doing
he's
a
like
job
order,
interview,
he's
ordering
face,
at like McDonald's.
That guy. Have you seen that guy's videos where he's done that so many times.
Are you?
No, there's this one he does where he's like on the edge of his bed, and he's like, he looks really like good, right? He's got like his tie is like all done up, and the guy's like, asking him questions. Starts off normal, and then he's like sitting on his bed, and then behind him is like a dresser, and the guy's asking questions. He's answering them like really well, and then he goes, so did you mention that you also worked with this? And he's like, oh yeah, that's on my resume. Let me go get that. And he stands up and he goes and he leans over the bed to go into the dresser to look for the resume. Bottomless. And his ass is just in the air while he's like looking through the dresser, and they see the guy's face. He's like, what the fuck? Good.
Dude, I love a good trolling thing. Yeah, you know what? I think job interviews. Fucking, I think the one big thing.
We'll be in touch. Tell us about yourself. We'll be in touch.
I'll be honest. I've been thinking about survival jobs lately, and I think for the first time in my entire life, literally for the first time in my entire life,
Survival job, like a job that you're just doing for the money.
For the money to stay afloat in certain sense. That helps kind of with the main hustle of acting and stuff. But dude, I got on LinkedIn for the first time in my entire life, and it's
really
a lot.
Yeah, LinkedIn's crazy.
It's crazy. It is insane. I did it for myself just to like give myself have the options.
Follow me. I got a great LinkedIn profile.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. I will.
Oh yeah.
But it's so daunting. I look at these.
I'm friends with people on LinkedIn that I just accumulated over the years, and I've had friends who aren't even in my industry, and they're like, how come you're friends with like the CEO of this guy that I'm trying to connect with to get his business? And I was like, oh, what's his name? Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, I'll reach out.
He came to one of my shows, or like I worked with them
really?
when we were, when we were doing something like that. Yeah, LinkedIn. I don't really use LinkedIn anymore, but
yeah, I think
that's good. We learned how to do job interviews.
Yeah, I think we're good at it for what we do. I think the biggest thing is survival job interview. It's so different. Yeah, so different. But anyway,
episode 3. Go ahead.
Episode 3.
Where are we at?
How to get a 6-pack. Fucking
As I just poured myself another beer.
Another beer, some liquid calories.
How to get a 6-pack? Have you learned from that? We haven't gotten 6-packs, no.
No, not yet.
Actually, I recently went to the doctor, and he said that I weigh the same that I did last year, which isn't
really.
Yeah, he's like,
that's impressive.
He's like, you weigh the same that you did last year, and I was like, oh shit. I was like, well,
Dude, I'll be honest.
I was like, I'm trying to lose. And he's like, and then he said, I guess a year or two before that, I was like 30 pounds lighter. So I gained like 30 pounds. And
dude.
I think it was just the stress of just some past relationship.
Oh, no, yeah. No, dude, I mean, I will be completely transparent. Like, this past year and a half or so, I put on quite a bit of weight. And it's fluctuated the most in my entire life.
Yeah.
But it's interesting because now I'm back in like I'm in like this mode where I'm like I got some work coming up and I am focused on like
gonna pull a
at
Chris
least
Pratt Guardians of the Galaxy.
Fucking yeah, dude. Yeah, I want to get that freaking Peter Quill body. But like I'm trying to implement like a Monday through Friday, like just a little bit. Every single day, a little bit. It's like it adds up, I think that's the biggest thing, because after such a stressful.
One would say that it only adds up if you add it up. You know what I mean? Gary Goldman said that, and I thought that was funny.
Gary who?
Gary Goldman. He's a comedian.
Yeah. It only adds
He's like,
up
it adds up, Gary, and he goes, it adds up if you add it up.
If you add it up, if you actually, yeah.
So just don't add it up.
Yeah, it takes an insane amount of sheer will to completely demolish your body to get abs. I will say, I see a future that I can get there.
Yeah.
And not just have the 2 top ones.
Yeah.
Hey, 2 tops ones. That's the first third.
Yeah,
but
I've got like 1 solid one. No, actually, I got 4. Actually, I got 4, but then the bottom's like, but the top I could feel them for sure.
You got a 4-pack.
I got like a little 4-pack.
Get a 4-pack, and then the rest is like
in the right lighting. You know what I mean?
Yeah, exactly. Lighting is everything. Well,
so we haven't done that, but we're still working.
Yeah.
on
Oh, we still got. That's still on my to-do list. I want to get it going. It's like all these first few episodes were so like what's relatable.
They were fun. Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow. Imagine how we are back then, huh? We should rewatch those and just be like,
oh, dude, I was rewatching.
Yeah, you would do this thing where you'd be like, yeah, and then like, and you wouldn't know what to say, and you'd be like, so. And
yeah,
I'd be like,
dude,
what?
Listen, I made a goal for myself, and I challenged myself.
Now I feel like you're talking more than me in every episode.
Know. I'm like, I need to be on top of my shit.
Yeah.
And like we were talking about this a little while ago. It's like, just commit. Just choose. Decide on something.
Yeah.
And go for it. When I was watching all the trailers, and stuff, going through our entire Instagram catalog and stuff.
Wow.
I was like, oh wow. The one thing I will say I have improved a lot upon, and it's another episode, but I stumbled the fuck over my words so much.
Yeah, you couldn't read. Or something,
I couldn't fucking my mind was going faster than my mouth, or my mouth. What's vice versa? Well, fuck you. But yeah. Anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you feel better now? Do you feel like you can talk? Number 4, everybody. How to win a fist fight. Remember that?
God damn, dude.
Have you been in a fist fight since that episode?
No, I have not. No, I have not. Have you? Have you been in the fist fight?
I have not. No.
No.
But I feel bad for the next person. I feel bad for that person. That gets
one of
in a
my
fist fight.
favorite moments in this episode, and it is one of the trailers. It's like, I remember we were talking. The tips were talking about how it's like make sounds. It confuses people.
Yeah,
and it's like my right fist goes like, oh yeah, and my left fist goes, hello there. And then my forehead says, would you like dessert?
Did you like dessert?
That was one of my favorite. But
that was a fun one.
That was a fun one because it was a teaser of what was to come in future episodes of just completely
you would
going
never
off
think about
the rails.
like that as like an episode or like something like people like I've never heard of like episodes where they're like how to win a fist fight. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, I don't know.
And it's also cool. it's like
coming out, with all the riots and stuff that were going
on.
Yeah,
that was
like,
such a bad
idea. You gotta
like,
fight.
It's funny.
People were like, "How do I win this fight?"
Yeah.
All right.
I mean, I will say, it's like you think about it. You think about the certain things and the stance and the just like the frick. But like the one
make
thing
noises,
that make noises like, like it's just like. Oh, I guess that is kind of alarming.
Yeah.
It's
Someone's
like,
on top of you, beating you, and you're like, yeah.
Yeah, that'll
like,
confuse
what?
them. They're like, what the hell? Are you getting pleasure from this?
You like this? You like bleed for the face? Love it.
I love it.
Yeah.
Next episode 5, was How to Halloween.
This is when things started to take a turn.
This was when things
for you.
really.
I think to this day, this is still my favorite episode.
You were Batman the whole. I
stayed in character.
I underestimated the fact that my good fortune of what you don't have a costume. No, I'll bring a costume. I have fun. And you picked Batman, and you stayed in character the whole time.
Mm-hmm.
It was one of those like. I think in the moment I was like, God fucking damn it. But also it was the start of like, oh, so this is how this is going to go.
Yeah. And you wore the Spider-Man outfit the entire time.
I did.
I don't know how we got you in that outfit, but the crotch was ripped open.
The crotch would rip open. It was really not the
you were wearing underwear, thank God, but like...
I love the fact that I wore the mask.
I just remember you... But you were so determined. You took getting into that costume seriously.
Oh, dude, it was the first example during our episodes that I was like, oh, yeah, the pandemic did a number on me.
Yeah.
I was like,
you were like,
I thought
I could fit in this last week. Yeah,
I could fit in this a year ago.
Yeah, exactly.
But, yeah, Halloween was.
Yeah.
Oh.
That was good.
Yeah.
You and and then the deep voices. Yeah. I was I stayed in character, and it was fun to make fun of you.
Oh,
because you couldn't really see your face. You were just stuck under the Spider-Man costume.
And then there was also a bit where it was like, I said, "Oh yeah, like, oh, when did you start trick or treating?"
Well, I've been trick or treating ever since my parents are brutally murdered.
And then, I asked you what your favorite candy was, and you were like,
Skittles. Yeah.
What is that?
It was the
the first candy that my
parents
got me right before they got murdered.
Who's my favorite? What's your favorite candy? Yeah, what's your favorite candy for Halloween?
Yeah.
Skittles. Because my dad gave it to me right
before he died.
He was brutally murdered.
Yeah.
That was good.
Oh my God, so fucking funny.
Good.
Yeah, moving on. Episode 6.
Episode 6 was how to grocery shop effectively.
Dude.
And this one kind of came out of nowhere, but I was like, you know what? If we're going to... I guess that's a cool skill. You know what I mean? This is where I think it turned into
suck
like...
At it. I know, I suck at it.
Yeah, this is where it turned into like we could get specific about certain things.
Yeah.
You know?
We could. And I'm already realizing like, like I'm forgetting we're even mixing this.
What's happening?
Missing the steps of like.
It's like episode 1 all over again.
Oh my God. It's not until episode 10 that I actually can read a sentence.
Yeah, wow.
But yeah, we got a little bit more like detailed in like the behavior of the topic and stuff. Mm-hmm. And
this is when I realized that we could literally explore anything.
We could, it really started to like blossom and kind of expand. I've written down right here. There's a few.
We
have instead of fun facts, we have doozy facts, extraordinary and outside
little fun moments.
And this is the first Men of Doozy laughing fit, and it was me, and I was dying from your impression of a lemon that had been too old.
I'm expiring. Just some chain smoking. Yeah,
it was like some chain smoking like produce.
Give me a rub. Give me a squeeze. I'm fucking expiring.
That was like one of the fun. And I think that was another episode that kind of like helped us expand to be able to be like, we don't just have to stick to the tips. We can find ourselves fucking having bits that explore skits or whatever dumb things or go off the rails and then come back. I think that was one because what we ended up doing.
we can make fun of the tips and
dude, we ended up doing that was one of our best weeks on social media because you did a TikTok. That was like your top.
Oh yeah, where you were you filmed going to the grocery store.
I filmed going to the grocery store and did that audio and like as if I was talking to the actual produce and I was like, oh my God! But then you also did a TikTok.
Oh yeah, where I was the top. The top half of the girl doing produce.
Right.
Yeah. Oh, that was good.
I will say, well, have you improved on grocery shopping effectively?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
I still suck at it.
I go in, I just squeeze the produce and leave.
Okay.
I'm expiring over here.
Grocery shopping efficiently.
You suck? It's grocery shopping?
I try to avoid it as much as possible. It's so stressful.
It helps
for
to
me.
like just.
I need like somebody else with me.
Plan your week out first. What you want to eat each day, and then you can go in and boom, 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 and then you'll have the food for each day during the week, and then you're good.
Yeah, but I think that's something I can continue to work on. But
right.
Episode 7 was how to stay motivated. I don't know if I really remember this episode very much.
How to stay motivated.
I mean, we've been pretty motivated this past year.
Yeah, I think because I think this was also part of like the pandemic thing because a lot of people during it and afterwards had no motivation to go back to work. They had no motivation to do certain things. So this was I think it was like a good little. This is a wholesome one where it was just like, hey, you could do this. You know what I mean? Get motivated.
Yeah. I don't have very much left to say about that.
Yeah, no, that's good because then the next one was how to get rid of a hangover. So I'm motivated to go out and drink. Yeah.
Yeah, dude. To this day, the how to get rid of a hangover. I still use some of the tips. If I wake up hangover, I always eat a banana, and I always eat some eggs, dude, and it helps me. Yeah. No joke, dude. Water, eggs, and
I always just go back to sleep. That's what I learned from that.
Well, that was like the number one
Number
tip.
one is just go back to sleep.
Just go back to sleep.
You just got to sleep it off, yeah.
But seriously, to this day, I will always get like a egg sandwich or something and a banana. And it's like something that will tide me over until I feel somewhat of a human or if I need to take a nap. It's Yeah. But Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Moving on, episode 9, how to survive family during the holidays.
Oh, that was a fun one.
That was really fun. The doozy fact for this one was the first episode we started trailers with the intro music and subtitles.
I thought it was much later than that. Episode 9? Damn.
Yeah, episode 9 was when we did like the whole like goo 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 goo. Yeah. And then at the end we had the episode logo. I'll be honest, like going through the Instagram and episode to episode, it's really pretty astounding how much we were evolving really quickly, like in these batch of a few episodes.
Yeah.
I mean, that's like what? That's like a little over 2 months, and then we're like, okay, we need to up this.
Yeah.
Or up this, you know? And I think the subtitles. I think the subtitles was a big thing.
Yeah,
because it's like
I was seeing that a lot on Instagram when people like, were posting like videos and stuff of like their podcasts or something like that. There was subtitles, and it just looked, it just looked more like a trailer. You know what I mean? So we added that. Took a little extra time.
It's a little bit of.
It makes a difference.
It makes a difference
because you can read it, you can see it. You know.
Yeah,
so.
it makes good for like little thumbnails to be like, oh, what could this be about?
Yeah,
you know?
exactly.
Yeah.
Because you read the thumbnail and it's like, touch my what? And you're like, right, and we're laughing, and you're like, oh, okay.
I was like, what are they touching?
Exactly.
Are you better at surviving family during the holidays? Or?
I love my family.
I love my family too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. My family's great.
Yeah. Okay. Moving on.
Ooh, this was our very first guest episode.
Yeah, episode
10. How to Strip Club.
Dude, I remember.
With Natalie Young. Shout out, Natalie. Shout out, Natalie.
Hey.
We love you.
I remember.
Were you better at the strip club after this, or?
I haven't been to a strip club since. I haven't, but I know. Talking to her, this episode was it was another expanding moment that was like, holy shit, really like. It grounded the possibility of what the having guests could be, because it evolved into a different type of like medium. You know, it was topics and stuff, but it was also interview at the same time.
Yeah, because we were like, now we're learning all this stuff. Now we want to learn it from someone who can teach it to us.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And I think having the source right there was like a really awesome thing, and is an awesome thing when we get it, you know? And that was like the amount of fucking bits that came out of that, dude.
But we got a third person to play off of, and it's a lot of fun. Yeah.
And if the guest is cool enough, it makes the banter so much better.
Yeah.
And it makes bits coming up so much easier and organic. I mean, like talking about one of my all-time favorite trailers was the disrespect your ancestors.
Yeah. Yeah.
So funny.
Yeah.
One of the we have to talk to you about.
Exactly.
Your strip
Disrespect
club.
your ancestors.
Your strip,
and we made a meme of like Mulan, right, with like the ancestors all in like the room there.
When your ancestors have to talk to you about
the strip club because you're disrespecting them. Your ancestors.
Yeah.
It was also good. We also found like a good formula where they were still involved, but we were still teaching with the tips. But the tips came from a person that was from the field and it had the experience, and was able to provide us with some, which was awesome.
And I'll be honest, this was what really started to get me excited in a completely new way.
Yeah, this opened up a whole different avenue to be like, who else can we have on this show?
I mean, the fact that I was saying earlier, we've had 14 guests. We've talked to 14. That's at least like that's 3.5 months worth of the last year that we got to. I mean, for me, every single one of them, except for like my brother, was like meeting new people, and that is something that really got me going. On this episode was like, fuck yeah.
Yeah.
If this podcast I'm laughing, I'm learning, and I'm meeting new people. That's huge.
Yeah, that's good.
It not only helps the podcast, but it also helps us for our respective things that we do for a living. It was awesome. And shout out Natalie Young. Such a good first guest episode.
Yeah, she was fun. That was really good.
Episode 11 was how to improve your sleep. And the doozy fact for this was Staub performed a 3-minute-long improvisational Fantasia S symphony in this episode in Ode to His Mind when he tries to go to sleep with classical music.
Yes.
That was my favorite fucking part. Bring in the violins. Dude, yeah.
I could do that for an hour.
This was, everybody loves sleep. My God.
Yeah.
This was one of those, it was a solid, relatable episode.
Yeah. Go to sleep.
Go to sleep.
How to improve your sleep. Sleep is very important.
Yeah.
Even now, year later, I'm
thinking now about, like.
When you have bad sleep, the rest of your day is just ruined.
Absolutely.
You just can't think about going back to sleep.
I think it's so, I mean, the intricacies and specificity of even like the pillows that you have can change everything, or like the way that you sleep or certain things. It's something that I think about a lot because everyone wants to have the best sleep of their life.
That's right.
It's better than sex sometimes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Going into your own bed, the best is when you have nothing to do the next day.
Oh.
When you have absolutely nothing to do the next day and you're laying in bed, right?
Yeah.
It's quiet. It's just you in your bed. You got your pillows. You're positioned in the right way. The blanket is so comfortable wherever you are. You're in the right spot. Whew.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Whew. The hottest girl could walk in right now and be like, Alex, you want to have sex? And I'd be like,
I'm so...
Yes.
I know about that. Yeah.
Yes, fuck this bed.
Fuck
this bed.
But, I think I'll always be trying to improve my sleep because everybody wants that. But yeah. Moving on.
Don't listen to Fantasia.
Don't listen to classical music. Go for white noise or rain sounds or certain things. That's my go-to.
Yeah. Episode 12 was how to throw a party.
Dude.
And boy, did we. We your party?
Ooh, yeah, my birthday.
Your birthday party, we threw a goddamn party and we knew how to do it.
We knew how to do it.
Yeah.
We had the music. We had live music. We had regular music.
Yeah.
We had the food. One thing we did not have specifically was we nixed the cream cheese and vodka.
Oh, that's right. That cream cheese and vodka right there.
Cream cheese, there he is.
There it is.
There he
Oh,
is.
wow. That's right. Look at these. This is all us.
That's right.
Save money, 6-pack, grocery shop, how to win a fight. Yeah, you were there. The cream cheese vodka. Oh, wow.
How to sleep. Yeah, I remember.
How to stay motivated. That was a good one. Yeah.
Yeah, these are...
You know what? Shout out to the logo and the poster
logo,
and everything. That took a while.
Yeah, because we got... Oh God, when did we start using that? I can't remember.
That was... this one, I got this when I was in Oklahoma.
Yeah.
And then... but the logo itself was set up on YouTube, and we introduced it before we came out with the episode 1. Remember?
Yeah.
So we worked on the logo. We did all that shit.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. We the Doozy boys always know how to throw a party.
Yeah, we know how to throw a party.
Always
Next.
do. Next, guys. Episode 13 was How to Christmas.
Oh yeah.
And this was the second. The featuring
thumbprint
Buddy
cookies. This is one of the biggest laughs here.
This is a 2.5, 3 minute like.
Yeah.
This was laughing fit number 2.
I didn't tell you any of the tips.
You didn't tell me any of them.
And I got you to break character. You were deep in character.
I was deep in character because a little fun fact, if you guys didn't know, if you're new to podcast, but right before the pandemic, I played Buddy the Elf in the musical. So it was fresh in my mind. I know how to drop into that character, boom, like that. And so I was in character that whole time. But when it got to, I think it was tip 3. I almost got to the end. And then thumbprint cookies. I'd never heard of thumbprint cookies ever in my life.
And you're like, is someone admitting into jail? Yeah. Thumbprint cookies.
To this day,
I remember that moment. Thumbprint cookies. Yeah.
To this day, if I see those little cookies with the Hershey's Kiss, I think about jail.
Yeah.
I'm like, you gotta be kidding me! What a dumb name for a cookie. What are you like? What?
Yeah.
What are you doing?
They're at the jail. They're like, we gotta do something fun for the inmates this holiday season. We made cookies with your thumbprints on it.
Have you improved on celebrating Christmas? What's your Christmas like?
I just visit family.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But thumbprint cookies will go down in history.
In history as one of the funniest fucking things.
Yes, thumbprint cookies.
I still am like, no, change it. Change it. Don't call it thumbprint cookies. I'm thinking about inmates.
Wow.
Moving on. Episode 14.
How to New Year's resolution. We filmed this. This was the last episode after we did 7 episodes that day, and we were so just out of it. I remembered being so exhausted. We filmed that at 1 in the morning or something like that.
Oh my God, we did.
We filmed it really late, and it was our last one, and we were just we were both over it at that point, and you could tell when you watched the episode.
Oh, and we were
like, Happy New Year.
Another thing was, I think also because of the time, we had filmed so many episodes that day, but also it was the first episode that we were at each other's throats. Yeah. We were
oh yeah, we were
because
we were just angry and tired.
We were angry and tired, and I was angry at you because you said you make the same New Year's resolution every year, which was make more money and get a 6-pack.
Yeah.
And I was like, what? You're gonna do the same one? And he was like. And then when it got to the point,
change it up,
when it got to the point where it was be more specific,
and
it was you're like, okay, I gotta be more specific, make a lot more money. I was like, it's 1:30 in the morning.
Yeah,
we're freaking. Oh my God.
Yeah.
Yeah. I to this day.
Yeah, because yours was something personal.
Mine
and
was,
I shit all over you.
Dude, mine was I wanna. It was a throwback. I was I want to get better at grocery shopping. I never did.
I want to get better at grocery shopping. I was like,
I want to do stuff but then I also wanted. I don't know. I was it was. I hate New Year's resolutions because I think they always. I think it's it's so sensationalized. Yeah, it's really, it's just basic.
Yeah, I tend to just focus on the year. I'll be like, okay, it's a new year. Let's just crush the
accomplish?
year.
Yeah,
I don't focus on one specific thing. I'm like, okay, in general, next year, boom, we're gonna have a great year.
Let's elevate.
That's just what it is.
Let's level up.
I just kind of live in that energy instead of being grocery shop better. The entire year, my one goal is to just grocery shop better.
Yeah, I suck at that. Episode 15 was how to stay organized.
Yeah.
I don't really remember this one.
Well, because I guess we're not as organized as we are.
Organized.
Yeah.
We've had the same Google Doc.
Yeah.
That's organized.
That Google Doc is organized.
That Google Doc is literally
that's the Bible
our
right
minds.
there. Yeah.
That is literally what keeps us going.
Yeah, it's good.
It's a Google Doc with all of our episodes.
That's our life right there, that Google Doc.
Yeah, our oh my God.
Do you think you're more organized?
I think through.
You look more organized.
That's how I trick them.
Got it.
No, but I think what the Men of Doozy podcast has helped me do with organization was time management and stuff. Because when you have to film episodes, you got to edit them, you got to prep social media, trailers and stuff.
Yeah.
I think it's helped me to implement a little bit more of schedules for throughout the week sometimes if that's coming up,
Yeah.
and time management. So because it is a consistent thing, it helps me to have some form
that's
to
good.
my week. You know?
Yeah, because you think about the day and you're like, okay, what's going on? It allows us to be consistent.
Yeah,
and we got a good formula. Yeah, we're organized.
Because
like
if
that.
I didn't have the podcast, I would be a fucking
Wow.
probably.
Yeah, you know what? I'd probably be a little, This is great. This
a little
keeps
sloppy.
It
keeps
it's
things on track.
It's holding shit together.
It holds shit together.
Yeah, exactly. Well,
moving on.
episode 16 was how to improve your public speaking. And it's not on here, but a doozy fact is that my little brother played Stephen Hawking. Remember when Stephen Hawking? Remember when Stephen Hawking called in and shit on us?
That was...
Called you an illiterate monkey?
Yeah, and what did he call you? I can't remember. Yeah. He
I don't know.
It was a chance
That
for
was
us
funny,
to make
yeah.
fun of ourselves and our missteps and things.
And
our
we were like,
habits.
who's a great public speaker? What? Wait, how did Stephen Hawking come into this?
I don't know, but I think we were like, what's a funny bit? We're talking about how to public speak, but somebody who literally can't speak and speaks through a robot is telling us like, you fucking suck at speaking. I think that we were just that's a funny bit.
Yeah.
And so we had an objective the whole episode that was like, we're going to freaking show you.
Yeah, exactly.
Dead Stephen Hawking.
Yeah, I was like, we got an email from Stephen Hawking.
There's a...
That's funny.
Yeah.
How's your public speaking?
Oh, dude, this was one we were doing it for the people. We were doing it for the people.
Form a sentence, please.
We were doing it for the people, dude.
Yeah.
You know, we're good.
Yeah, we're good.
We're good. I feel confident.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
This next one's fun though. Episode 17, How to Get a Tattoo, featuring Chris Oktavec.
We love Chris.
Heyo. All the way from New Hampshire.
Wow, I thought that came much later. Isn't that crazy?
It's crazy.
It's crazy to look at things when you think about like when I feel like
and some moments
we didn't start doing the subtitles till like episode 20 something or you know, it was just crazy. Have you gotten a tattoo?
No, I haven't. Have you?
No, but I want one.
And I'll be honest.
I feel like once I get one, though, it's over. I'm just going to cover myself.
Oh, my God. I mean, I guess you don't really have anything holding you back from getting tattoos, do you?
No. I just know. I once I get one, I just want to make sure that I fucking want it. Yeah, I would just get like one sleeve and like maybe like my leg, and that's pretty much it.
Would it be the same leg on the same side of the sleeve, or would you mix and match? Like
I'd mix and match. I'd have like my right leg, and then I'd do like my left arm.
So I haven't gotten a tattoo yet, but I know that when I do, Chris Oktavec, he's gonna give me a tattoo.
Oh, did we talk about getting a doozy tattoo?
I think you mentioned it, and I didn't.
I would get something small.
I would.
I'd get something really small.
Yeah. I mean, yeah. It's such a big decision. Yeah. But I know when I decide I'm getting my boy Chris to do it.
Yeah.
And I will rewatch this episode.
That's right. If you want a tattoo and you're up in like the Northeast area, hit up Chris Oktavec.
Yeah, watch that episode.
Yep.
Get
Go
all
that
info.
Yeah, we got all of his info linked in the episode.
Yes, sir.
Bada bing. Episode 18. How to eat healthy.
Yeah.
Huh? How have you?
Nope.
Have you? Okay.
You?
No.
Okay, moving on.
I've eaten healthier. And then, but last night we ordered pizza, so, you know.
Well, you know what helps? But
that's because I'm leaving
having
for a little bit.
a incredible girlfriend who knows how to cook really well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Great
that helps you to eat better portions.
Yeah. Tonight I'm having salmon, sauteed spinach, and couscous.
Fuck me up, couscous.
You want to stay? No, you gotta go.
No, I gotta
Okay. Food's so good they named it twice.
I
think I'm eating healthier. I'm trying to.
Yeah, I'm trying. I think the people you hang out with also kind of like dictate sometimes how you eat and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can always eat a little healthier. Watch your portion sizes. You know, sometimes you need a little bit more of something than another.
Yeah.
You know? Yeah. And I think for me, having a really good cook of a girlfriend, that's great. That's good.
Yeah, we
that
just
good.
suck.
Yeah,
Nice.
we suck.
We suck.
Well,
now we're going into the date of your relationship.
I am so. This is my. I will say this is probably my favorite string of episodes that we have ever done. It was the first time.
This is when all the
and to be honest, you know what I think?
Yeah.
I think each year
we had like a theme for the month, which is cool. We had guests.
Each year we should do a February dating and
like
relationship series because I think it is so relatable and there's so much things that you can learn from different people and things that you can kind of touch base on.
When in terms of like relationship stuff, it's good to get like a grasp, you know, from people who are in certain situations, and know how to handle certain situations. So. Episode 19.
Yeah,
we went.
We went, and I do want to say something. My current girlfriend, to this day, I kind of have this string of episodes to thank for my current girlfriend because she said like to this day she'll say, yeah, I watched and listened to all those episodes, and it was really helpful to get a gauge on where I was.
Right.
And I'll be honest, I was in a really good place back then. And I was open to possibility, but also, I mean, like passionate about other things, which is another episode later. But, how to go on a first date. That was with Maureen.
Maureen Shepard, my co-host on Better as Friends.
Yeah.
There.
Shout out Maureen.
Love Maureen. Yeah, Maureen.
Hey.
Yeah, she taught us how to go on a first date.
Yeah.
You know, I think she was great for that because when we did Better as Friends, it was all dating stuff, but she, you know, was in the heart of New York going on a lot of first dates, and you know, so was I, and it was, you know, she had some good insight. She had some good stories.
So much content or material to work off of if you picked a certain topic.
Yeah.
And I think first date was I remember it
also
helping me a lot.
Getting the first date like perspective and advice from a girl's perspective is way better than a guy's perspective.
Yeah.
You want to get the tips from a girl, right? On like how to go on a first date.
Yeah, because
because for us, if we brought a guy on, we'd be like, tie your shoes, okay?
Yeah.
Put your shirt on it, not inside out. You know what I'm saying? She's gonna love it. Stupid shit like that.
It was like guys don't. They don't need much.
Only pay for the full meal if you're gonna hook up later.
Yeah, right. Episode 20 was how to be in a relationship with David and Rebecca Staub. Hey-o.
David and Rebecca Staub, and my older brother and sister-in-law.
Yeah, that was
a good episode.
Yeah,
that was good.
Oh, just to throw back to how to go on a first date. Did I improve on that? I guess I don't have to anymore right now. So yeah,
whoop whoop.
I hope not. Anyway,
there you go.
How to be in a relationship. This was fun because they've been
we're both
together.
Single,
we were both single at the time.
Yeah.
And Dave and Rebecca, they've been together for, I can't remember, was it 20 years?
Something like that. But they actually just said that, I was talking to them recently, they said that they've been together longer than not knowing each other, being alive. Isn't that crazy?
Whoa.
Isn't that crazy?
Yeah.
They've spent more time together knowing each other than they haven't when they were, you know, during their entire life so far.
That puts a lot of in perspective.
Yeah.
I mean, wow. That's amazing actually.
Yeah.
Was there
you've spent more time with that person than you've been alive without them. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Isn't that crazy?
I think this was a I know one of the things and why this string of episodes was so important to me was because I was openly saying and being honest, I am a serial monogamist. And I'm a recovering serial monogamist. I've been single for close to 3 years.
Mm-hmm.
I am open to a lot of learning from this and listening to like Dave and Rebecca. I mean, one of my favorite moments was oh my God, I think it was like the tackling one.
Oh yeah, you getting tackled. Oh
Dude,
yeah, I
you
remember
getting
that.
tackled tonight.
Oh
It's
yeah, I
been a
remember
while
that.
Since I've
Been a
had sex,
while.
and I
I'm
wanna
gonna tackle you right now. It's been a while. Oh, dude, good memories.
Dude, yeah.
Good times.
We got some, yeah. Let's see.
Gonna tackle you.
But yeah, they had some really good things to say about, I think
Yeah, a lot of it you compromise, understanding each other.
understanding, and also being
trusting
two
each other.
individuals because
Yeah,
like
you have to be your own person.
You have to be your own person.
Yeah.
And that was just like that was something I definitely needed to hear because I think at that point in the pandemic, I was deep in like just like a lot of self-discovery and just try like self-love. It sounds kind of like, but like it's like I was really trying to like really come to terms with like who I was and how I relate to myself and go through like being like, God, fuck, I'm dope. I'm fucking dope. I think you said that. It's like,
welcome to the club.
I'm fucking dope. I'm fucking dope. And it took the pandemic, but hearing them say that, I was like, okay, cool. I'm on the right track.
Yeah.
Because you got to be dope for yourself before you can be dope for another person.
That's what it is. And that's another thing. When I was by myself during the pandemic the whole time, I enjoyed every moment because I'm my own best friend. You know what I mean?
I love that.
And you have to. You have to learn to love yourself and trust yourself. And when if you don't, if you're frustrated with yourself, you're like, I wish I looked like this, or I wish I was better at this, or I wish I wasn't in this circumstance, or you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You gotta just accept where you're at, and if you want to do something or change something, then you gotta take the steps here, like we're doing.
Yeah, exactly.
Come on the journey with us.
Come on the journey with us. We have plenty of topics.
Yeah.
Episode 21 is one of my favorite episodes ever. How to break up with someone. The Doozy fact was this was the longest IG trailer we ever put out. It was like 2 minutes and 36 seconds, and it was me like religiously screaming at everybody about how you should not stay friends with your ex. Do you remember this?
Yeah, you went on a rant.
And this was I remember.
Yeah, wow.
I remember when we were like trying to get guests for these episodes, these 4 guests. I remember we were like, okay, yeah, we got first date, relationship, propose, and then it was like, wait. Who wants to be the representation, the guest, for how to break up with someone? It was like, oh, wait, maybe this should be a solo episode.
Yeah.
Who wants to be like,
hello,
I'm
Tony's
an expert at breaking up with somebody?
Yeah, this is Tony's breakup service. How you doing?
And I think this was another big turning point for us where we both realized, hey, we can get real if we want to. And it was a very, very honest.
It's an emotional month.
It was an emotional episode, dude, especially when it came to exes. Yeah. Oh my God. I still to this day I'm like, what the fuck are you doing?
Yeah.
What are you doing? Yeah. I have very strong feelings.
But you're not that person anymore. And what's crazy is you didn't know who. When we filmed this, we had no idea we'd be right here right now.
Yeah. Yeah.
Which is fucking cool.
Yeah. And we didn't know that something or someone was on the way too. Yeah. That's a beautiful thing too. And
Episode 22 was how to propose.
Yeah. Something
with Jimmy T. Martin.
Jimmy T. Martin, the co-founder
there you go.
of
Burn, baby.
Burn.
Doozy 15, theburn.com.
DOOZY15.
I haven't proposed and you haven't either, but this was cool to hear, the process of someone going through that, because one day we will propose.
Yeah.
And just to kind of think about all the things that we should set things up for, or like how we should do it, what's like the proper way to do it, what just making it, because this should be like, in theoretically, like the moment that you remember for the rest of your life, because you're about to marry someone for the rest of your life.
Yeah.
And then they go, how'd you propose? Well, he took me to McDonald's, and it was in the McFlurry, and I had to go to the hospital and take it out. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Sometimes proposal stories are hilarious.
Yeah. And I also think about this episode, and I think about Jimmy and the act of proposing and something, and knowing that it's in my future, and that a lot of tips, even like saving money or certain things and organized and staying motivated, a lot of these tips that we've already talked about, all lead up to that, to help that happen. And I also think about it like, if you're proposing, once you do it, it's one of those things that it's like, that's a part of your personality. Yeah. You were a guy who proposed. Yeah. And it's like completely changes your life. Yeah. Just like when you...
That's a milestone that every man has to think about and becomes, Yeah.
It's like when it's probably a dumb example, but when a woman becomes a mother, or when a man becomes a father, that's like unparalleled. But also when right before that, when you marry someone, or if you propose, that is huge.
It's a big decision.
A
lot of money.
It is literally a life decision. You only live once, and you're like, yeah, this is the person. Yeah. It's huge.
Yeah, exactly.
It's huge.
Where have you fantasized proposing? Because just like in a mock proposal, every guy's thought about certain scenarios. Well, I'll take you to Paris, or I'll do this, or maybe I should do this, or
what I think? I think it would.
Would you make it like a big thing? We get your pictures done, and like the family's there, or would you do it like a one-on-one scenario at a very nice restaurant?
I think it's very, very important to me that the proposal is not for everybody else. It is for you and the person you're with.
I like that. I like that.
And I think that for me specifically, if I were to propose, it would be something that it's like, it would be at the end of an incredible week of traveling and adventures and like amazing food and certain things. And it would I think it would, like, that's how I would do it. And it would probably be somewhere, I don't know, some
I like that. You don't have to, because if you involve a photographer, family, friends, and then you do it and like something fucks up.
Another thing,
what I'm saying?
Another thing that I will say,
I like the one-on-one thing, where it's like, fuck yeah.
Another thing that I will say, and I was talking to my girlfriend's like best friend about this. My girlfriend's best friend is in the next year. She and her boyfriend are getting married. They've been together for almost 4 years, and they visited New York, and they went to Tiffany's and were trying on rings. They were just doing the research. It's like they know. Yeah. They know. They're open and confident. Yeah. They trust one another.
You gotta get the right ring. You gotta talk to them. You'd be like, "Do you want?
It was actually.
Do you want to marry me? Like, what the fuck?"
And I'll be honest, it was actually
better than a moment
that I didn't really think of back at this time during this episode. That I think a big thing about proposing is that you've already talked about it.
Right.
You know it's going to happen, because why the fuck would anyone want to surprise somebody?
Right.
It's like, if you've never spoken about having a future together, right. And that's something that was like, oh, yeah, of course you talk about it. Because
it's still, but when it happens, you're still like, fuck yeah. Even though you don't,
it's gonna be like,
I'd say talk about it to make sure that it's gonna happen.
That is, yeah.
And then you surprise her. Then you surprise her. But make sure that she wants it first. I'd say.
Exactly.
All right.
Because that rounded out the February.
that was a good month.
And then these next episodes.
And then you went to Oklahoma.
The Doozy Boys take Oklahoma. A string of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 episodes we recorded in Oklahoma.
We did 7 episodes in Oklahoma? You were there
episodes.
for like 3 years, I think.
Dude, I scheduled...
Here, hold on. I have to pee really quickly, but while I'm peeing, tell them your story of getting to Oklahoma real quick.
Oh my God, I blacked out. So at the time, I wasn't telling anybody that I was going to Oklahoma because, it was traveling during COVID. But did it safely and everything. But my flights, I was flying from LaGuardia, and then I think it was Chicago. Yeah. And, oh my God, right before we get on the flight, not even right before, it started snowing, profusely snowing. And I'm like, you got to be fucking kidding me. They push back the flight 15 minutes for boarding. Boarding is like 5:45 or something. And then the freaking crew isn't there until 5:45. We don't leave for a good hour and a half. We don't leave for the duration of what the flight was supposed to be. I missed my flight by 15 minutes. And I go out there and I'm like, hey, I need to reschedule this flight because this fucking shit happened. So I reschedule my flight, and they're like, oh yeah, 10 a.m. I'm like, anything earlier? And it's like 8 a.m. Okay, great. And then I'm like, can you help me out with a place to stay? And this fucking bitch has the audacity to say, yeah, here's a customer, like, an unsatisfied customer coupon or some shit. And I'm like, if you call, you can negotiate the price. That was bullshit. I had to pay money that I did not have to stay. Dude, I literally slept in that apartment for 5 hours, got up and went to the airport because I got there and I was like, I need some deep dish pizza. I went to the fucking across the street to the Illuminati's. I drank 2
Illuminati's?
the Illuminati.
Yeah.
I drank 2 beers and 2 whiskey shots, got pretty loaded, and ate this delicious fucking pizza. And then I slept for like 5 hours and then got on the flight. And another thing I forgot to say was literally before I ripped my fucking pants. When I was going through,
you ripped like 3 pants during that.
New York. I'm going through, and I'm like, okay, well, I wore boots because I thought it was maybe going to snow. It did, but it was outside. Then I go down to take them off, and it's like right up the ass crack.
So now you're sitting on the plane with ripped pants, right?
Yeah, dude. I was so fucking livid, and then
you missed the flight.
Yeah, I'm saying I missed.
You're walking around eating deep dish.
I'm eating
trying
deep dish,
with a
drunk
ripped
off my
pants.
ass, sleeping for five minutes on a delightful bed.
Did you put those pants back on and then you went to Oklahoma with them?
I had to. I didn't have a change. They had my bag.
That's right. They had your bag.
They had my bag overnight. I'm like, you gotta be kidding me. It was a fucking. It was awful, guys. Yeah. It was a nightmare. I've never had a worse traveling story ever happen.
Pants in the airport were probably like, it said Chicago on like the butt of some sweatpants or something. That's what you probably should have worn.
Yeah, but like I didn't have time to go to a random shop and buy
those
some.
Those are like probably $100 in the thing.
Yeah, but then I go to Staub. I'm supposed to be there for literally 72 hours.
Yeah.
3 days, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. And I leave on a Monday. And we got so loaded on the first night that we recorded 1 episode.
That's right. Yeah. We recorded 1 episode.
And then you extended my flight for a week or something.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, shit. But then it was like
we extended your flight like 3 times.
Yeah,
and then I extended it for like another 2 weeks. And then you're like, no, I gotta go home.
And then I had to. Yeah, I called them 3 times. I'm not gonna say the flight because I don't want to be blacklisted.
Yeah.
But at one point I was like, oh no, we recorded the episodes, and now I'm
Yeah.
just fucking around. The one
Right.
thing was like in the evenings we would just play Call of Duty.
Yeah, exactly.
But I was like, oh my God, it was just, oh my God.
And we filmed these episodes.
We filmed
here.
these episodes. Let's read them all.
Yeah.
How to social media detox. This was the first episode that debuted Kirk's short hair.
Oh yeah, because you cut it and then you came out.
Yeah, and it was
wow, you had
fucking
short
fire.
hair. So have you social media detoxed at all?
You know, man, a doozy. It makes it a little harder,
right?
But I think we talked about this in that episode that it was like, my relationship to social media is it's all for business.
Yeah,
like
same.
it's just purely for business and networking and connecting to people. It literally, if I put my real opinion or like. Oh my God! If you put your real opinion or like personal things on there, it's just sometimes
it's more of a tool to just reach out to people like a LinkedIn or something like that.
Yeah.
But when you're doing it to make yourself feel better about yourself and doing stupid shit on it or like trying to bring other people down or something like that, that's how you don't.
I will say it is one of my I do in the next year. I think it would be really, really fun and funny to get a social media influencer as a guest.
That'd be good.
How to social media influence.
Exactly.
Because we could learn things, but also some secrets.
All right, well, let's cruise through here because we're losing
through. data
on our thing.
Yeah. Episode 20. Yeah, go for it.
Episode 24. How to Clubhouse app.
Yeah.
I never even used it. You used it.
I did.
That was fun. But
I'll be honest. This was a hype episode, and that was
actually a very popular app. I think it's still popular, but
I think it's a popular episode. But like, I think it was like, wait. Like, I think it was also a moment I was like, wait, let's see what we can do with the times and what's popular because this was like booming. People were talking about it. Mm-hmm. To this day, I'm like, meh. Mm-hmm. Meh. It's just a phase. Yeah. It seemed like a phase, you know.
And so what we learned here is that we're looking to teach you and learn sustainable, long-term tips. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and that was an episode that it was like, you know, now in hindsight, it's like, oh, I mean, you can see the promise in the moment, but also it's like, it didn't really have enough traction or popularity or really, you know. And that's totally fine. Yeah. But it worked as a perfect kind of hype episode, like relatable in the moment during that time.
It was good. I'm sure we'll experiment with more stuff like that too.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah. Episode 25 was how to St. Patrick's Day.
Wow.
We took a shot for
8
shots.
Was it 8 or 10?
It was 8. It was 8 episodes.
8 shots.
And dude,
wow.
I remember you kept speaking in a Scottish accent.
Loch Ness Monster
and
and stuff.
You thought the Loch Ness Monster was Scottish? Oh my God,
it is. I thought it was in Ireland. I thought it was Irish. It's not. It's Scottish.
No, it's Irish.
The Loch Ness Monster?
The Loch Ness
Monster?
Monster
It's in Scotland. It's not in Ireland.
Oh. Whoops. Wait, we learned that. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Oh, that's right. And it was like, the Loch Ness Monster
from Scotland.
in this?
Yeah.
I'm sorry. Yeah.
No, and we were doing a lot of Loch Ness Monster stuff.
And then it was like, holy shit,
this episode was off the rails.
This was one of our highest viewed episodes.
It was,
too.
yeah, that's right.
One of our highest viewed episodes. Yeah. Which what I'm realizing is like, holiday episodes are pretty banging, and so it'll be a fun challenge to see.
I think
because
we let loose on those, we have fun.
It'll be interesting to see how we evolve with holidays and stuff. But and then
that was a good one. Go back, watch that one.
Episode 26.
26 was How to Be a New Yorker, featuring Sarah Fiol.
Yes, Sarah.
Give it up, Sarah. Now, the doozy fact for this one is we had a trailer that came out.
One of the best trailers.
One of the funniest trailers I think we've ever done. And it was How to Be a New Yorker. The F word was flying. Okay?
It was so,
It was flying. Because you're in New York. Fuck. You know what I mean?
Yeah. And you know, the
trailer was hilarious.
The trailer was hilarious. I think the funniest thing and my favorite part about having Sarah on, a born and raised Brooklynite, was that she doesn't give a fuck.
She don't care.
She don't give a fuck. Yeah,
That's
I'll
it.
give you the
That's
tips,
good.
all this stuff. Yeah, fuck you, motherfucker. Yeah. But also, it was so funny because like she was giving us all this stuff, and then it was like, why the fuck do you care? You'll never be a New Yorker. You're a transplant. And it was like, holy shit.
Yeah.
Holy shit. She.
Yeah.
It was like, wait.
She bamboozled us.
She bamboozled us. She was like, yeah, here are the tips, but
you'll never be one of us.
You'll never be one of us. You're a transplant.
Yeah.
And
then my Bostonian came out. I was like, oh, yeah, fuck you about that, you fucking.
And it was
my boy's wicked smart.
The funniest part is that like it was like, yeah, she absolutely disrespected us by saying, hey, you're pieces of shit. You're from you grew up in Kansas. You're from Boston. You'll never be a New Yorker. Yeah. But then also in the tips, it's like busting balls is a fun thing, and it's a positive thing. And I was like, it was confusing.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. I will say though, I've been a little over 6 years, and I know I'll never be a New Yorker, but I can still call it home.
You blend in really well.
Give or
take. Yeah, give or take.
Yeah.
But there's, Kansas City.
I think the one thing that I learned from it, living here, but also like talking about it, was that New York is so fucking dope. Mm-hmm. It plays on you no matter who you are, what age, what you do. It plays on you.
Yeah, you have to become, a part of the city, or you won't survive.
I'm sorry, but if you live
have
here,
to learn,
you do become a different person.
You do.
You really do.
You do. Episode
27 was April Fool's Day.
I got Kirk so many times during this episode.
Damn it, dude, when I was watching
Talk about bamboozled.
God damn. When I was watching the trailer, oh my God. When you fooled me and said that it didn't get it, I was like, fuck, I've already been here for a week.
Right.
I just want to go home.
Right. Yeah, you internalized a lot there.
I was yeah. If anybody wants to see me screaming internally, it's the trailer for the April Fool's Day.
I got you a couple times during that episode. It's just so easy. It's good. Because you're a very trusting person.
I'm trusting, and I say
even use that against you.
Yeah. Oh, and hey, episode 28.
Episode 28. April Fool's. Though. It's good to be a trusting person.
Hey, yeah, it is.
I will never manipulate you unless it's for entertainment.
For entertainment value.
For the podcast, right. 28 was How to Golf with Zach Staub.
Hey, Zach Staub.
Little brother, And have you golfed since then?
No.
But, Zach just did the Dakota tour over the summer. Crushed it.
Yeah.
Great golfer, right? And the doozy fact here was this was the first episode we tried a whole new logo format.
That's right.
And it made it look way more fun, way better.
I loved it. At first I was like, wait, what?
You could see the episode logos evolving through what's going on.
And I think the one thing I liked about this
looks more like a YouTube video logo.
It's a catchy. Yeah, it showcases us. It showcases a guest, if not, and it showcases, the topic in a fun and
makes you want to click on it and watch. Yeah,
it's like, oh, what is that about? Yeah.
How to golf.
How to golf.
Yeah, that was a good one. That was our first sports one, I think, too.
It is.
Yeah.
Have we had any other sports ones? I don't think so.
I don't think so.
Interesting.
No. Good for you, Zach.
Yeah, golf is something I feel like I know it'll happen. So most likely this year. Maybe we'll just go golfing.
And that was the one where he was talking about Tiger Woods, and I was like, yeah, when you have a threesome every night, it's a little
drugs.
That was good.
Yeah.
Episode 29.
How to Airport. This was when I told the story that I got.
This was good because you just came from the airport.
And it was fresh, and it was so bad.
The logo also was hilarious because in the middle of us was like this giant, the nose of a plane, just in the front of it, just coming down the barrel. It was great.
My favorite fucking moment about this is
the hepatitis stuff.
The hepatitis, the freaking the sexual transmitted disease.
Yeah,
from
exactly.
The trailer. It's episode 29. That trailer for like, and then we in sync said like, met a doozy.
Oh yeah, Delta. More like gotcha, herpes.
Herpes.
Dude, that
met a doozy.
That montage was hilarious.
Met a doozy, hepatitis free, and then like we looked at each other for now.
Oh, that was good.
Oh my god! And I'll be honest, that trip told me everything I need to know about
Spirit Airlines. More like spit in my mouth. I want hepatitis.
And that was almost 5 minutes of you pausing, trying to think of all these ones.
Very good.
But I will say that episode was
Delta, more like gotcha.
Felcha.
More like gotcha.
Now you got herpes. Oh my god!
American Airlines, get hepatitis for your country.
Yeah. Oh my god. Let's love how many bits. I will always be prepared at the airport now. I will always wear pants that fit me. Always make sure that I have enough of a layover if I have a connecting flight.
Will you stand up for a second?
What? No.
I just want to see your pants.
No, I'm not showing you my pants.
Why not?
Why?
I just prove that you're wearing pants that fit you.
They're a little tighter around the donk, but
ooh,
yeah, they fit me.
That's a common problem, though, right? You haven't learned.
Yeah, hey,
the donk.
You want it. You want it out if you got it.
I do.
You got it, flaunt it.
I do kind of want it.
Anyways, moving on. Episode 30 was
how to Zoom.
Yeah.
And this was good because we were away for that week, but I was coming home next week.
You were coming home, yeah.
And we were like, how do we do this? And we were like, let's just do it over Zoom, but we'll do it about how to Zoom.
Yeah. And I think
it worked out perfectly.
You know my favorite?
It worked out beautifully.
It did. And the one thing was with the editing, I was a little frustrated that we had a bunch of bits with reacting and certain thing, and I had to like write that the reacting was happening because it didn't come up. But one of the things that I was really proud about us is that we have done one virtual Zoom episode, you and I.
Yes.
Because so many people are doing, I think
the Zooms are the virtual.
The Zooms and the virtual stuff, and it's just that.
Yeah.
It's like, no, get in person.
Yeah.
You know, it's so important if you have the in-person contact, and
keep evolving, because we had those two tables and we were just kind of looking out.
That's right.
Now we're looking at each other, man. We got a whole table.
Yeah, but I'm really, really glad that we did the basic relevant thing that was relevant and still is Zoom. We touched on it, and then we moved on.
Yeah, it was okay that we could do the Zoom because...
And I'll be honest.
Yeah.
I don't think I've improved on Zoom. Zoom is so confusing sometimes.
Yeah.
Depending on who you're on a call with.
That's true.
Yeah.
Yeah. What I remember from this episode is when you were being so serious and you were just like you were being so serious about something about like screen sharing or something like that. And I found pictures of you from like Labor Day where you were just like messed up and like you with like the banana in your goofy, pants and just goofy photos. And we were talking and I was pretending like we were having a good conversation and I was like whatever and then you stopped talking and I went to carry on and I started off with a good thing and I was just like, oh yeah, just to bank off what Kirk said, this is really great, blah blah blah, if you do this, and now let me just screen share real quick. And I showed my desktop and it was just like 5 different photos of you. I was like, if you look over here with Google Word, if you click on this, but in the background is just all you lost
it. Talking about how the importance of this, and then at the end you were like, oh, I'm sorry, that wasn't supposed to happen. Sorry about that.
I did that multiple times.
Yeah,
that was
you
good.
did like 4 times.
Yeah. I'd be like, sorry about that. And then while you were talking, I would like change the photos up a little bit, and I'd be like, yeah, it's crazy because here, if I show you this,
well, no, and you wouldn't even say I show you. Like, that's so crazy because blah 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 blah.
Yeah.
I was just you wouldn't say anything.
It was like an accident. So that worked out great.
Yeah. Episode 31 was we were back in it. This was we right before
How
you
to
were
swim.
at How to Swim. This was when I was like, it's the beginning of summer. Let's do some like summer themed episodes. And we were like, swim. This is so freaking dumb.
Yeah, this is when I came back.
But it was
and
and we were on
I moved out of my apartment.
That's right. Your apartment wasn't there.
Moved
So
out
we
of my
did it
apartment.
on the first couch that we
did it on a couch.
We did it on the couch.
And I MacGyvered the shit
You
out
MacGyvered,
of
yeah. Yeah,
I did. I not MacGyver the shit out of that? We had a treasure chest. A treasure chest. And How to Swim. That was funny because we were these 2 episodes we were wasted.
Yeah, it was a lot of vodka. How to Swim was.
Are you a good swimmer now?
I growing up I was on like swim team and certain things but I will say that my favorite bit was when we found out the Avatar sequel, Kate Winslet.
Oh yeah. We tried to
7
hold our
minutes
breath.
of it, and
I couldn't do it.
You hold your breath past like 10 seconds.
I couldn't do it. I was laughing too much.
Oh my god, it was so funny.
Can you hold your breath?
I'm not going to do that.
Okay.
Sorry. But oh my gosh, this is very, very episode 32.
Yeah, episode 32.
How
to Amusement Park.
Did you know this is our most popular episode ever?
Everyone talks about
How
this one.
to Amusement Park. Because it's so relatable. Everybody goes there. And
I also had a hilarious story.
You had a hilarious story. I had photos of myself working at one.
Yeah.
Dude, there was so much like multimedia and stories and relatability. It was so
The logo was hilarious too.
The logo. Oh my god. It was one of my favorite episodes that we did.
Episode 33.
Episode 33. How to Taxes, featuring David Staub again, our first repeat guest.
David's been on two episodes. Yeah, only person that's been on 2 episodes now.
That's right.
How to Taxes. This one was he. Whenever he talks about this one, he keeps bringing up the fact that like every time he tried to like get serious with us, we would just make like a Matrix reference, and then just like go off the handle, and we'd be like, "Well, we still don't know, David," and he's like, "Yeah, because." And then his whole thing was like, that one where he was like, I can't write it off. My,
I'm an accountant. I can't write off. I can't watch the movie The Accountant with Ben Affleck.
And write off my, my electric bill or whatever. Yeah, exactly. Just because I watched the accountant with Ben Affleck.
I'll be honest. To this day, taxes are stressful to me. But I think, I have been trying to be a little bit better with money, and saving. And so this next year, I'm going to be trying to be a little bit more smart, maybe even have somebody do it, be a little bit more attention to detail of the things that I'm spending for my career and stuff. And putting receipts in certain things in certain places. That's one thing that I've been trying to like implant in my mind to do because that's going to help you out.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Taxes will get you.
Yeah.
They'll get you. Episode 34, How to Summer Bod. That still didn't happen.
Yeah.
But you know what? Now that we know, it's gonna happen. We'll come back and we'll be ripped up. We'll be like,
I think what better time to.
This was the summer. These were the summer ones. Which is really
these
great.
summer ones. The Summer Bod and this next episode 35, How to Beach. There's no better time to
Oh yeah, the summer hashtag Sea Creature Summer.
It was a failed hashtag.
It was a failed hashtag.
We didn't even go to the beach once, dude. I'm so bummed.
Oh, we didn't.
We never went to the beach, dude.
Why?
I don't know.
I went to the beach a couple times.
I didn't. Because you went to the coast.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Damn,
last
summer was we had the beach. We had a good little groove going.
We had a groove, and then it's like, oh gosh, it's so interesting how the different years evolve in the summers.
Hey, but that's next year when we do. What's crazy is when we go back during like certain seasons, we'll probably like regurgitate something of like that aspect. Or like holidays, we'll revamp certain things. How to Beach. Yeah, Sea Creature Summer. That was a good one.
I
think that once we get bigger, it'll catch on.
Oh, absolutely. I think it's something that.
But until then, Sea Creature Summer.
Yeah. Let's see.
Episode 36, How to Camp. This is the one. I think we filmed a bunch of episodes before it, and this was like the last one.
Yeah.
And we were just like, leave the campsite as you found it.
Well, you know what it was? This was like, I think we filmed, this was the first and only time. This was the first and only time. Secrets out, guys. We film in bulk.
Yeah.
But we filmed, it was the first and only time that we filmed 4 episodes. And I've said out loud to you and other people, I'm like, the only thing I can withstand is 3. Because it's performing at the same time. It's so much work. And then we got to that 4th one, and it was just so... It was off the rip.
Yeah, it was
like, we were like, done. What the fuck?
Oh, yeah, we did Taxes, Summer Bod, Beach, and then How to Camp. Yeah. By then, we were like... who gives a shit?
I was a shell of a human by then, dude.
But the tips were funny because they were like, just basically make sure you bring everything from home to the campsite.
I mean, this is the doozy fact for this was like the 3rd big laughing fit, and it was Staub laughing over leaving the camp as you found it.
Yeah. Destroyed.
Like, what exactly do you mean?
Oh,
but
man.
yeah, dude. I mean, like, I'd like to camp. I mean, let me tell you, I'd like to camp the way that they do.
Yeah, exactly.
But like the whole real thing, I mean, it takes, dude. You gotta vet people if you're going camping, dude.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, you gotta trust people.
Yeah.
With your life.
With your life.
If you're going camping.
Yeah.
Because it's survival in a way. You know.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, and
have you been camping since?
No, I haven't hiked. I mean, sorry.
But if we go, but that, you know what would be funny is what we could do is, the next year while we're doing other episodes, if like we find time to, if we realize that we're doing something, like we do go camping or we go to the beach, we'll like film a vlog and we'll be like, oh, this is how we'll like catch up on like what's going on or something.
No, exactly.
What I mean?
That's what I'm excited about. Right. Episode 37 was how to hike.
That was a good one. This is all like nature stuff throughout the
summer stuff. I don't really have too much to say about it, but
the
biggest thing about this
hike was good.
This was our first episode with our sponsor, Botticelli
Oh, damn. Foods. Botticelli's. Botticelli's, we love you. We love you so much. I love you, Botticelli's. Bye, Botticelli's.
Bye, Botticelli's. Doozy. Code Doozy.
How to hike was funny because we were just like, oh, yeah, Everest, that's the dessert hike. That's the dessert. Yeah.
Yeah. Gosh. Yeah. I don't know. You want to move on?
Sure.
Yeah.
Speaking of Botticelli's, baby, we got an ad for you.
Yes, we do.
Hey, Kirk.
Hi, Staub.
You know what sucks?
What?
Not having Botticelli's in my life.
Yeah.
Or some really good pasta sauce.
But you know what doesn't suck?
What?
When you have Botticelli foods in your life. Yes, sir.
Can you believe that we went 36 episodes without Botticelli's?
No. I mean, wow, that is a lot of stamina.
Yeah.
But we deserved it.
We did.
We deserved the sponsor. We deserve quality, nice things.
Yes.
Like Botticelli's, right?
Mm-hmm. Look, Botticelli's.
Yes.
Okay. We chose them, and they chose us because they're family owned, operated with 4 generations in the food industry. They know food. Okay. And they bring an experience to your table with the taste that transports you to the heart of Italy. They transported us.
And we
help transport them customers.
That's exactly right. We're never going back.
Never.
We're staying in Italy.
That's right.
If you go to Botticellifoods.com and use the promo code Doozy at checkout, you can get 10% off all Botticelli food and products. Yeah.
We're talking pasta. We're talking sauce. We're talking olive oil. We're talking balsamics. Boop, boop. And many more flavorful, juicy products. Go get some!
Botticelli foods are extraordinary and outstanding, just like the men of Doozy.
Yeah, just like us.
Back to the special.
Yeah.
And our special are the last
Hi.
little bits of
You know, it was good when we got the Botticellis. We made an ad for it specifically, announcing that we had a sponsor.
That's right.
And that was a good
move.
Yeah. But what people don't know is I did not cook the pasta.
yeah, guys. Little fun fact. That ad that we announced them. To put it lightly, what I ate
Sauce was delicious.
Was penne a la cardboard. That's what literally you fucking. I am so.
It was al dente. Okay, al dente.
A la
dente.
A la cardboard.
A la dente.
Staub. He heat up the water, and then I swear to God, he dunked it, and then he was like, "Okay, here you go."
I didn't even dunk it in the water.
He was like, "Oh, right, go swimming," and go swimming for like 2 minutes,
Yeah.
and then
is this supposed to be crunchy? Yeah.
I was like, "This is the crunchiest pasta I've ever had." But I will say,
the free bowl of pasta. The sauce is
fucking incredible.
Sauce. Oh, that's
It
what
was
we
the
had. It
only
was
thing
like the mushroom truffle sauce that we had. Yeah.
The truffle. It was incredible. It was the only thing that made it bearable.
Yeah.
Penne a la cardboard with mushroom and truffle sauce. Baby.
Sign me up.
Sign me up. Ooh, episode 38.
What this one was for Kirk. How to
It
turn
was.
30.
And let me say,
You
if
look
there is-
great. You look
thank
great.
you, man. Episode 38 was how to turn 30.
Yeah.
And I want to say, if there's any episode in the future you're like, I want to do this episode for me, do it. But I think 30 is a big, daunting age. But I'll have to be honest. I'm now 30.
Wait, did you just say if there's any episode I want to do, we'll do it?
Oh, no. For yourself.
Yeah.
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 Oh, my God. What do you have?
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, my God.
Wow.
You
just said, you just said that. There's going to be an episode that we have to do because of me.
Okay, fine.
I don't know how to fit in a Halloween costume.
Fuck. Okay. I'll say I've
How
been
to rip your pants. Just something that is just completely just off the rails.
I have been.
And it has to do something with you, but it's for me. Do you understand what I'm saying?
God damn it. So it's
You
still
all heard
for
it here.
me?
You heard it here. No, it's for you, but it's for me.
It's for
It's about you, but it's for me. We'll do a fun little bonus episode.
Damn it.
You heard it here, people. He just agreed to let me do an episode that's for me that I want to do. Any episode, because we did a how to turn 30.
Oh, my God.
And then we had your 30th birthday party, and that was
That's
fucking
right.
awesome.
And I'll be honest. I've been 30 for 3 months now, and it is fucking awesome.
We
never
did
been
so much in
busier.
those 3 months, dude.
I've never been busier.
Wow.
I'm feeling great. I'm happy, healthy, having a good time, getting work, doing this. 30 is the shit, dude. Mm-hmm. It's like doesn't even faze me.
That's good. We're late bloomers. I feel like when 30 hits for me, I'm gonna be great.
For real though, I think the timing of with what's happening in the world and me turning that age during this time is a weird blessing in disguise. But a few weeks later after this episode, had a banger of a birthday.
Yeah, it was good.
Fucking incredible. I will say,
a good way to turn 30.
To this day, best birthday party I've ever had.
It was so much fun.
So much fun, and I think it was it was an occasion. You only turn 30 once. Get the people you love and you enjoy the most.
We had a good
available.
time.
And I love this.
Chris came down.
Yeah,
that was good.
Chris Oktavec,
we went out and
for the
party with
first
him in the
time.
city. That was a good time. Yeah,
it was such a beautiful night, surrounded by a bunch of friends and family and loved ones. It was awesome. But moving on, we got to close this out. Episode 39 was How to Beauty Pageant.
How to Beauty Pageant.
Featuring Christine Williamson. Yeah.
Christine Electra Williamson.
This was
a
pretty high-profile guest.
This was a high-profile guest. This is where the tables turned a little bit. She found me on TikTok, and she followed me.
She found you and followed
She found me. I was making some. This is when I was just fooling around on TikTok, and she found me, and she followed me. And she messaged me, and she was like, your stuff is hilarious. And I looked at her, and I was like, who's this? And it was Miss Tennessee in 2018.
Yeah.
I was like,
it's a big deal.
and I'm sitting there thinking, I'm like, you know what? This would be a really cool episode and have like a person like that on here. How to Beauty Pageant. It was like a cool... It was a cool episode. She was hilarious.
She's so
she was
funny.
She was hilarious. It was great.
She's so funny, and
she's like, your kibbles and bits will fall out. You know what I mean? The kibbles and bits was the whole thing.
She was such an incredible guest, and I think I learned some things about beauty pageants, and I'm like, oh wow, the things you do for beauty.
Oh yeah,
that is insane.
Yeah,
insane.
Yeah.
But it was such a that was a guest episode that I think it was like purely so much learning and like wait, what?
I've never been in a beauty pageant. You know what I mean? So this is
never been to one.
It was cool.
Yeah, it was awesome.
Because it's like one of the biggest like things of like our history, our pastime. You know what I'm saying? Like the pageants, the beauty pageants, Miss America, Miss Universe, Miss, that's a huge thing.
It is. Yeah. Moving on. We're in these last few last few episodes. We're getting there.
Nice.
Thank
Look
you
at that. This has been a fun ride so far down memory lane.
Yeah, man.
Now we're going to our most hated episode, okay? Which was How to 4th of July, okay?
No. This was a day.
Here's the thing, though. Every holiday episode was a banger.
It's a banger. It's smashing.
It was a banger. It was
slaps,
hilarious.
dude.
It was great. And then we're like, oh, How to 4th of July. That's a big one. This is going to be hilarious. This is going to be great. And it was literally just make sure you have enough chairs. Make sure you have enough napkins. Make sure you, the grill is on.
Clean your house. Yeah, it was like... I was
make
like,
sure you get fireworks.
Specifically, it was it was a little, BTS was, I think it was another day we had done 3 or 4 episodes, or it was like, we need like one more. And I was like, this is
but this is good because at the end we were just like,
what the fuck? Why did we do this episode? But that's why we're here, guys. Yeah. It doesn't matter. Whatever episode, we're going to give you the raw reaction. Yeah. There is little to no editing of what we're saying.
Oh, nice. The sun is coming up on you now. Oh. The sun's creeping up on your face.
There is little to no editing of what we're saying or our reactions, and that was pure. And we want to give you that. I think that's an important thing about the podcast.
Yeah. It was good that we had that moment where we were just like, this is stupid, and that's okay, and it's hilarious.
Okay, moving on to better things.
Being successful also means you have to be a little self-awareness.
And you gotta the way that success is by failing sometimes.
Exactly.
And we failed that week.
We failed, but that was still a good episode. Yeah,
we won the next week because after celebrating America on 4th of July,
we went to Canada. We were like, let's get out of here.
Let's get out. Let's move to Canada. Episode 41, How to Canada, featuring Emily Thurston. Shout out, Emily.
Thurste.
Yeah.
We met Thurste through Warzone.
Yeah.
And then...
Well, and we met her because we were playing multiplayer. And you and I were cracking jokes.
Yeah, we were having a good time.
Laughing.
Yeah.
She was playing with a friend, and then she friended us, and it was like, you guys want to play it? And
she left her friend to come play with us. And then we just became best friends with her, and it was great.
Oh, I got my first Warzone win with you, Brown, Thurste. Like that was the squad.
Yeah.
It's so crazy. But Canada, I want to visit Canada so bad.
We should go visit Canada soon.
Canada would be so much fun. Definitely want to visit Dildo and Cockring.
Yeah.
Some of my that's another one of my favorite trailers ever and moments from
that was good.
Like just what did you say?
It's crazy because this podcast, we have friends in Canada.
We have friends in Canada.
We have friends in Canada who have been on the show.
Yeah.
Isn't that cool?
That's a different country.
We got Miss Tennessee. We got Canada. We got,
New Hampshire. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's fucking awesome. And we only want to.
We had a stripper.
we had a stripper. Yeah.
And then the next episode.
Yeah.
Was how to own/ride a horse.
Yeah.
Featuring Horse Jess and Horse April.
Yeah.
Jess Zaniewski, April Renzella. We love you. We love you. That was fun because that was we had a horse on the show.
That was
we had
our
a horse
first
on the show.
cast.
Yeah. We had a horse on the show.
What about was Tater? Was it Tater?
No, that's no, it was
what's his name? I can't remember.
It was Chester.
Chester? God, yeah.
Chester. Yeah, Tater is her Jess's horse.
Yeah.
But that was Chester.
Oh my God, dude.
I knew nothing about horses. This was cool.
I knew nothing about it, and it was so fun and so funny. And I'll be honest, like when I think about the future,
we
it's
read the script. Remember we read the script?
Oh, the script, every horse movie. It was like, oh my God, I'll never look at like.
You gonna get lost in a.
Yeah, like,
hello.
Dude, freaking, she runs away from the barn and accidentally almost gets hit by a car, but
the horse
stops it. Dude,
horse protects her.
Yeah, dude, this was a huge episode, and I think this was like the biggest episode where it was like, God, if we could have ridden horses.
Yeah, this would have been a good vlog episode
too.
That's a
good vlog episode.
Yeah.
But after that, we had another guest episode 43, How to Write a Play, featuring Matthew McLachlan. This was a huge time in our lives.
This is crazy because we did this and then we did the Vikings.
Before this, we had him as a guest, and it was like literally a few days before, like a week before.
Yeah.
He was like, I have this play, Toxic Masculinity. I really want you and Staub to play the two main characters.
Yeah.
And it was the most it was so incredible. It was the first time I was back on stage since pre-pandemic.
Dude, that was the first time you and I were on stage.
Yeah.
And
which is
and we talk about being theater people and whatnot, but this was an amazing opportunity to just go and do this together and to
play.
We had so much fun on stage,
dude. That's it. And now that
doesn't that feel like 100 years ago?
It feels like forever ago, dude. That was late
so
July.
Much fun. So
that was
much
a month and a half ago.
Wow.
What the hell?
Wow,
that's insane, dude.
That was good.
Yeah, and dude, there's nothing better than live theater. And I'm so happy that it's coming back. And it was such a huge accomplishment. And that's why when I was so happy that you were like, yeah, let's go, let's do this.
Yeah.
This is a huge thing to be like, yeah, we've acted together. We did play versions of ourselves.
Yeah.
But that's good. What made it so.
But it was funny. It was good.
And funny.
That one night when we
I made you break, dude.
That one we made me break.
Oh my God.
We had the crowd going.
Oh,
the crowd was going.
I mean, it just put in perspective for me what something like
you got to actually see me do stuff on stage,
and vice versa. You got to see me in my element. What I like, literally the happiest and most myself I am. And
same, I grew up in that element. That's theater was where I started.
Yeah, dude, and I think if anything from this episode and what came from it with Matt, shout out Matt. Absolutely, so
Matt,
talented,
thank you for that.
So talented playwright.
Thank you for Matt.
You can get all of his. He has a collection of plays and his full 2-act play Orion at the Drama Bookshop on 39th Street in Manhattan. Great place. But I think the biggest thing that I learned.
That sun's really on you.
I think, God damn it, no, we gotta finish it. The biggest thing that I kind of learned was that how electric and how much we can is possible in person.
Yeah.
And on stage.
Absolutely.
When we're able to get to a stage or do something live. You know, I think that's really important.
Yeah.
Sorry, guys. The sun was creeping up on me, and if you guys didn't see last week's episode, it blinded me towards the end. But
that's right.
Yeah, we're jumping back in.
Movie magic. Yeah, and
episode
then next 44, how to
44.
spot a Karen. When I say this one was fucking great because we started up here.
We started up here in our studio,
and then we got kicked out by a Karen.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then that's when and I had the wig on the whole time, right? And so then we went to our my kitchen counter.
This was the kitchen counter.
And my dad was visiting and watching too.
Yeah,
and,
so we had an audience, and I think
we had an audience.
That's what I mean, dude. We had an audience.
Yeah.
We had people who were reacting literally like 5 feet away from us on the other side of that kitchen counter, and I think it fueled us. It
was
fueled
good. Yeah,
the things
that's why doing this live would probably be so much fun.
Yeah,
But the line was, I was having sex with a Karen, and she asked to speak to the manager.
Yeah, in the middle of
we having sex, and she asked for the manager.
We could not even finish the episode.
I
literally had to say everything.
My
because
dad
you
started
could not
choking.
stop.
It was so good,
dude. Yeah, and oh my God, that I will say that
was a good line though. That was good.
That is one of the funniest jokes I've heard in a long time. I was having sex with Karen the other day.
And she asked for the manager. Yeah.
In the middle of sex, she asked for the manager.
It was so good.
Yeah, this was the biggest laugh. One of the biggest laughing fits. Laughing fit number 4 when you were laughing at your own joke.
Oh,
because
dude.
it was.
Dude.
And dude, at that time, we started recording, I think, around 11:15.
Yeah, it was late. We were out
then
drinking all
we
day.
weren't allowed here past 11 p.m. I think.
Yeah.
We were kicked out at 11:45 or something,
Mm-hmm.
and then we didn't finish until after 1 or something.
Yeah.
It was just oh my God. But
that one was good. This
one was
fun.
so good, and I think I had a few people say that was a hilarious episode because it's a niche and a specific type of.
You could do it because that's what it is. In society
it is what
now,
it is.
That a Karen is like it's a footprint in what
in pop culture.
Yeah, in pop culture,
in society now.
Yeah, a Karen is.
It's not
like
gonna go
it's
away.
like calling like a dude like a Chad or like when you name some douchey name. The Karen is out there. They're out there.
Yeah,
there are Instagram channels just for Karens and stuff like that. It's great.
Yeah, dude. Moving on. This
is when we did.
One
Yeah,
is close to my heart.
Yeah,
it was a long time coming. We almost did it like around the episode 20 or like around the 20s. And this was how to write a song featuring my twin brother Kolby.
Kolby.
And it was the first ever double part episode.
Double part.
It was
like he taught us how to sing, and then we sang.
It was a step in the direction that we want to go with some things, which was this is the stuff, and then the next is watch us try to do it.
Right.
And let me tell you, we made some bangers.
We had some good songs, yeah.
Dude, I to this day, oh my God.
The bidet song,
dude,
and then we had the money
love song to a bidet.
Love song, yeah.
I'm clean with you.
I'm dirty without you. I love you.
I'm dirty without you. Oh my God. To this day.
Yeah. And then we had the money one. What was the money one? It was like the money one.
I just got paid.
Yeah.
I just got paid today.
Do anything. Go anywhere. Do anything.
Go anywhere. It's like we could absolutely.
And then we actually did this episode in song, pretty much.
Yeah.
We went through the journey of the thing.
That's right. We did. They named all the episodes up to the point.
Yeah.
But Yeah, and we could absolutely, if we wanted to, we could produce those songs.
That'd be good.
Those
Those would be funny. I think we should do like a music video for the bidet, and I see it, and I see it in like the same like with the same like tone of FaceTime my mom tonight. You know what I mean?
Yeah, dude.
Where he's like all just like where he's like. The joke is he's FaceTime with his mom. And he's making it like sound sexy and whatnot, but it's like it's a total like what he says is just hilarious because it's the complete opposite.
Yeah.
Right? Just be on the bidet and just kind of like doing a little love thing. It's definitely like an SNL sketch we could do with that shit.
It's that type of like digital short stuff.
And then episode 46 we had How to Math featuring Lauren Dowling.
Hey.
Here we go, Lauren.
Math sucks. Math still sucks.
Yeah,
even though it's everywhere.
I'm really bad at math.
Yeah.
You know, like
I know you cheated.
Yeah, I cheated. But I also, you know, a little BTS. You know, I wanted to do a little bit to make it funny for the, you know.
That's true.
Stuff like that.
It goes a long way.
I had to add a little.
Doozy
I had to
magic.
add a little sugar on it. You know what I mean? Which is
of
good.
Of course.
But it worked out great. Your brother was laughing like crazy in the back. So.
Dude, yeah.
Episode 47.
I think it was, you know, one of the things we were thinking, it was like, okay, summer is coming to a close. What could we do as some like fun, relatable things? And it was like, everyone's going to restaurants.
Yeah, it's open again.
Restaurant etiquette.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It
was good.
I don't know.
It was a funny one.
Yeah, it was funny. I think it was really, really great.
That was another couch episode there,
That was our couch episode.
Yeah,
That's
couch
right.
Episode, yeah.
That was a couch episode. It was nice and lounging.
And then episode 48, How to Drive a Boat.
How to Drive a Boat was
that one was like, it was on the cusp of like another 4th of July one where it was just like, tip number 1, turn the boat on.
Dude, so with boats, next month, I'm going to the Poconos with my girlfriend and some other people, and might be getting on a boat. But it's exciting.
You gotta get your license, I think.
No,
if you're gonna drive the Poconos. Look at you.
Yeah, dude.
Wow.
Yeah, right.
Can I come?
No.
Okay.
I have to rent a car and stuff.
Yeah.
For
adult
people.
things.
Yeah, lots of adult things driving up there.
Wow.
And certain things, but
why can't I go?
Just exclusive. Sorry.
Okay.
Some couples.
Guess there's no etiquette around here.
Oh. But yeah, I'm really excited about that. I don't know if we're getting on a boat or not, but if we do, I'm very excited.
Yeah, that'll be fun.
I'm
You'll be
very
like,
excited.
did you blow out the fucking
Did you
thing?
blow?
Did you blow out the fume thing?
It's all in the wrist.
Yeah.
It's all in the wrist.
Yeah. Well, I'm excited. I'm excited to go to Poconos with you.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then episode 49 was how to back to school.
Yeah.
Episode 49.
That was fun because we had a lisp.
One.
We had a lisp the entire episode. The entire episode. And then it was innocent and it was supposed to be wholesome, and then it turned into like
school shooting. What were we doing?
It was like they were like the mystery meat was the kids. They were eating the kids and shit.
The sloppy
kids
joes.
were like stuck in the freezer and shit. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh my God.
But that's just us. Yeah.
Yeah. Back to school. This was actually another one of our
yeah, it was good.
Our big hitters.
How to body language, episode 50.
This, I will say, this is one of my
This
favorite.
one was good.
This entire episode should have been is basically an ad to subscribe to our YouTube.
Yeah, that was
because
good.
it was just a bunch of physical humor the entire time.
Yeah, we really had fun with it.
Dude, I will say, that is probably the biggest peak that we have reached of creating an episode-long bit.
Yeah.
Dude, the fucking, I mean, we started it, and then the ad break, I went back there, and I was like, oh, yeah, I'm going to be with a body or whatever. I know it's body pasta, jelly food.
Look, if you think that there's anyone in this room who would do something murderous and try to hide a murder, you know what I mean? That's a no-no. That's a no-no.
Yeah, this is. I had so much fun in there. I think that's the most laughing consistently throughout an episode I ever had, because it's such a relatable thing.
Yeah, it was good.
It was so much.
After each tip, we went on like a little tangent, which is hilarious.
Dude, yeah. Oh my God, it's so funny, guys. We are closing in.
Wow.
The last 3 tips. Episode 51. How to solve a mystery.
Wow. You know what? I actually this came out, and I actually enjoyed this one.
Yeah.
I enjoyed it. I edited this one, and this one was good. I liked it because we were just going through and we were just having fun. And then at the end, you know, it was like, I thought this was going to be.
Yeah, I
thought this was going to be like a world mystery thing, something relatable, but cookies were missing.
I mean, it was a more positive example of how to 4th of July.
Yeah.
How to 4th of July was, wow, this fucking sucked.
Yeah.
Where this one was like, wait, I thought, because one of my
The number one tip was apply logic.
Yeah. Well, one of my goals with every single episode is make it relatable, try to expand upon it that anybody could watch it and understand it or have a good time.
This was a fun one. This was a fun one.
This one was like, wait, I thought we were going to go in depth about some more stuff, but we were focused on the cookies.
Yeah.
And I think it just makes for such a funny bit, kind of
it was like an example of a mystery that you could solve at home. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But
yeah.
It was good.
And then episode 52, How to Start a Podcast. Yeah.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
That's
nice.
This
you know, the How to Start a Podcast. This was a fun one.
Yeah, it was. I edited this one.
You know, these last couple episodes is like a little memory lane thing, just kind of wrapping up the year. So
yeah, and I thought it was great, because How to Start Your Own Podcast was a nice way to get us ready for this episode, but also pay it forward. It's like, we've learned stuff. Why not pay it forward?
Yeah.
I'm trying to refresh my brain on these trailers.
For the podcast?
Yeah.
It's okay.
It's
because
okay.
Episode 53 is this one, and
goddamn,
here we are, baby.
We reached it.
We made it through, and we're here, baby.
We're here. Guys.
What an amazing journey it's been.
1 year anniversary special, guys. We've reached the end. If you jumped around or you listened to this entire thing to experience us just getting nice and nostalgic, thank you. Really, truly, thank you for your support.
We do it for you guys.
We really do.
You're all great. Whether it's coming up to us in person or just texting or just being, active on our profiles and stuff like that.
And stuff, yeah.
You share this with everybody. Look, we're gonna keep going regardless.
We want to make this better, and we want to make this more relatable and more accessible, and something that people, are actively wanting to experience, and listen to and learn and stuff. And there's no sign of us stopping.
Oh, brother, this guy stinks.
We're not stopping.
No, we're not.
No, we're on the journey.
Yeah,
becoming more successful in life, and we're gonna find every single little frickin' topic that we possibly can, and make it.
How to invite a best friend to the Poconos. You know what I mean? Just something that makes you less of a shitty person in life and more successful. So thank you for watching the Meta Doozy podcast, everybody.
Yes, guys, please. If you have a topic that you want us to do and have us teach you while we also learn about it. Let us know.
That's right. Share this with friends. We're on YouTube, Instagram, Spotify, all audio platforms. We're on Twitch sometimes. We're trying to be more active just on all platforms.
Yeah.
We're gonna join Twitter. We're gonna try to do a Snapchat thing. We're gonna cover our bases here so you're more involved and stuff like that.
Listen,
and
we've reached level 1. Now we gotta level up. Level up.
we leveled up.
We leveled up.
I'd say
now.
we leveled up.
Let's level up again. What do you say?
That's right. I say, yeah, let's do it.
Okay.
All right.
We're really enthusiastic.
That's right.
Well, it
Makes
has
sense
been
to
3
me.
hours.
Makes sense to me.
See you next
See you
episode.
next
guys.
episode.
We love you, Doozy Nation.
Happy 1 year anniversary, baby.
Hey, to you too.
Hey.